James Turner for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Alright, so guys, I had to come out here and sound off on this because really and truthfully, it's disgraceful. It is nothing short of disgraceful of what's being done to Bakhram Murtazaliev in the sport of boxing right now. You know, everybody, like, I hear all these Boots fans, I hear some of the Xander fans, the Virgil fans, they keep telling me, and people in boxing, they keep telling me what Bakhram Murtazaliev is, and they say, oh, well, BT, he ain't that good. He beat Tim Tszyu, and Tim Tszyu wasn't shit. Like, they'll downplay Tim Tszyu to downplay him, right? But at the same time, it's like, bro, okay, you guys telling me he's not that great, but if he's really not that great, then why isn't nobody stepping up to fight him? And a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's because he's with Main Events and Kathy Duva, and he doesn't have a big promoter, and this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 blah. But guys, it's been we're talking about, yeah, it's been a year now because his last fight was October 19th of last year against Tim Tszyu, and nobody's fought him. And he was supposed to go to a purse bid with Josh Kelly. That purse bid actually got postponed. So Bakhram's been waiting and waiting and waiting, and they had a purse bid for somebody to come put a bid on this fight, and that got pushed back. So it's like, man, who's gonna step up and take the Bakhram test? Because I'll be honest with you guys, because I'm always honest with you guys. I'm honest to the point where, you know, I be getting in trouble in boxing with some of these trainers and some of these people, and y'all don't even know the half of it. But like Bakhram Murtazaliev, I really do feel is a fighter that is a formidable champion. Is he the best in the division? I don't know. How good is he? I don't know. But I know he's a formidable champion because what he did to Tim Tszyu and how other guys continue to avoid him. You understand me? Bakhram Murtazaliev needs to get treated fairly. You know, a lot of people have sung the praise of Turki Al-Sheikh in the media, in my comment section, all across boxing. But where is Turki Al-Sheikh now? Why is Turki Al-Sheikh not stepping in to help his Muslim brother? Right? I ain't trying to make it this. I'm not trying to make this a religious thing, but I'm just pointing something out. Everyone talks about Turki Al-Sheikh helps a lot of these fighters, and to his credit, he has helped some fighters out in the heavyweight division. But here we have a guy who is a destructive, fun, dangerous champion. He hasn't fought in a year, and where is Turki? Where is the Muslim brother to help his fellow Muslim brother out? Come on, what's going on, man? Make that man an offer, you know, and help that man out if you really about helping the sport of boxing. But like I told you guys, I feel like Turki, with the whole Riyadh season thing and overpaying guys, that time has came and gone. And now you got Bakhram Murtazaliev. I feel like Bakhram Murtazaliev right now, he's going through something a little similar to what was going on with Demetrius Andrade all those years ago when he was champion. He couldn't get fights as the champion, right? Ain't that crazy, guys? Like, think about it. If you just go on BoxRec and you look at how many fighters exist in the 154-pound division, right now as it stands, there's what? How many fighters are there in this weight class? At 154, you know, there's 2,338 total fighters listed on BoxRec at 154. 2,338. So to even be in the top 15 is an accomplishment, but to be a champion is an even greater accomplishment. So you work all your life out of 2,338 fighters to be in that top 4, one of the best in the world, and you still can't get fights. That's crazy, guys. That is absolutely crazy. But it goes to show you, I've always said this, I feel like you don't know what promoters think about you when your fight goes to purse bid. And the fact that Bakhram and his fights, purse bids are being postponed, it's going to show you guys that the fact that he even went to purse bid as a champion after not fighting for a year is going to show you guys that, you know, the powers that be in boxing don't believe in Bakhram Murtazaliev commercially as a fighter. And it's a shame because I remember when he knocked out Tim Tszyu, it was a big story. It was a big deal. Like last year around this time, it was a big freaking deal when he knocked out Tim Tszyu. People didn't know who Bakhram Murtazaliev was at that time, and he put everybody on game, and people were excited about him. And you had people clamoring for Boots to fight him and all these different type of champions. And here we are a year later, and a lot of these guys are now at 154, like Boots, like Virgil, and we still can't get them to fight. And they hiding behind IBF clause like Virgil and Robert and them. You know, you got Boots being moved like a prospect. You know, you got Xander. You know, he's just over there with Top Rank on an island. He's not necessarily calling out Bakhram either. And I like Xander. So it's like, you know, I don't think he's a killer, so to speak. But the way the business of boxing is moving around him and treating him like he's a nobody fighter when this dude is literally a whole ass world champion, that right there is very telling that you know, these guys don't want that smoke. Josh Kelly and these guys, they were running their mouths. We still here, and purse bids is getting canceled. So hopefully they get a deal done. Hopefully Bakhram can fight, because what, like, excuse my French, what the fuck is the point of becoming a world champion, right? What's the point of being a world champion if you gotta sit on the shelf just because of where you from, or you don't speak a certain language, you don't speak enough English? Like, I get it. Boxing is about money. It's about putting asses in the seats. It's about being marketable. And a lot of these Eastern European guys that don't speak English, that are dangerous, they can't get fights because the risk ain't worth the reward. I get it. Trust me, I get it more than a lot of you guys do. But at the same time, it's like, yo, don't some of y'all want to become champion? Like, listen, I'm not going to name no names, but I know of fighters that have, against their own best interest, taken offers for world title fights below $100,000. So when fighters really want to fight a guy, they will take poverty money because they believe in their skills that much. I'm not saying that's what fighters should do, but I'm saying when people really want to fight a guy with the world title, the shit gets done. And it's not getting done for Bakhram because guys don't want to fight him. And I'm tired of everyone, like, I'm tired of, like, the fighters that have all the push from the machine getting all this free passes for not fighting world champions. It's like, no, this Bakhram was getting ducked before we even knew him like that. Like, let's keep it all the way as Spade, because I got a long memory when it comes to boxing. When Jermell Charlo beat Castano, yo, he paid this dude step aside money. This is once Jermell Charlo's mandatory, and Jermell Charlo didn't want no smoke of Bakhram. You understand? So he's been getting ducked before we even really gave a fuck about Bakhram, if we're being honest with you. But, you know, people don't want to keep it 100 in the boxing community, so let BT do it again. But anyway, that's the news, guys. Just give him some thoughts on Bakhram having a year layoff. The fact that, you know, these guys ain't really eager to fight him. They're hiding behind the business of boxing. Turkey Al Sheikh, who everybody sings his praises for all the great he's done, he ain't stepping in to help Bakhram. You know, I'm not sure if Dana White, you know, everyone's saying Dana White, TKO is great for boxing. Hopefully he steps in to help Bakhram since he cares about building the sport. Help this fighter, this destructive beast of a champion. Help him get a fight, because, yo, it shouldn't be this hard to get a fight as a champion. But here we are, you know, going into damn near Thanksgiving of 2025. This dude ain't fought since before Thanksgiving of 2024, and Bakhram still hasn't even had a chance to make his first title defense. Crazy times we're living in boxing. But let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think in the comments down below? Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take it. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this, make sure you guys stay tuned and subscribe. You won't be disappointed.